And once we've done that, we can move on to our eyelid purple color. We're just going to do some fine veining on the eyelids, the same way that we did the fine red veins on the blushed areas. But we're going to concentrate most of these in the inside corner of the eyelid. When we're done with this step, we can go ahead and move on to the eyebrows. And I'll be using the same fine liner brush. And we start with a thin paint, about the same as what we've used in the other steps. I like to start in the center and do a few hairs that come up and then curve my brush out towards the sides. And these first strokes are very light. You can barely see them. They'll give you a guideline to follow for your additional steps. And sometimes it's easier to get the second brow to match the first if you hold it upside down and match the first one that you did. Now I've got a little excess paint on the side of my well here. For the second layer, I want to bring in a little bit more paint to have it a little more concentrated. Do a few darker brows here. And varying the paint will give the brows more dimension rather than just a solid color. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little more paint in to get it even darker. And for newborn baby, we don't like to go too heavy on the brows. We want them to be soft and subtle because most newborns' eyebrows aren't very visible. They're really soft and subtle. Now that I've got that done, I like to get a little bit of white, this nail tip, off-white color that we use for the nail tips. I'll also use a little bit of that for the brow. I mix just a little of that in with my brown and go over the brows to kind of highlight the hairs. This makes it look more dimensional.